Oh, camera always fails me with this. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me. Oh, stupid camera, you suck. What is going on, guys? It is me, Stray Ninja 89, just doing this Halloween video since I'm probably not gonna have time to do this probably tomorrow. But just to give you a heads up, greetings, guys. Just giving you this a little bit of an early, not too early Halloween video, but close enough Halloween video that I am actually doing of the now this Halloween video. Now for the past 2 years I've been doing like video game stuff and whatnot. Like last time I did like a double review of like what was it, Beetlejuice? Yeah, Beetlejuice. I did I did Beetlejuice, and I did Zombies and My Neighbors. I did some of the Castlevania games and stuff like that. This time is going to be basically anime for when it comes to my Halloween related videos. So this is my third Halloween video? Yeah, my third Halloween video, or type of Halloween video that I had made this year. So, what is this Halloween video going to be this time? Well, I haven't really thought of any ideas on what Halloween video I should do. So instead, I'm going to do my top 5 animes that I would watch around Halloween time. Or Halloween themed type animes, I would say. Now, before you say anything, for one, don't get offended if your favorite anime or horror type anime, whatever, isn't on this list. Some people have different opinions than other people, so you're not going to be expected to see most of your favorites here. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. It's depending on your taste. But like I said, it's for your viewing pleasure. Like I said, it's basically, it's just for fun. It's just a top 5. Just deal with it. Don't take it too seriously. It's just a video, guys. I mean, if you want to thumbs it down, that's your problem. But if your top favorite isn't on this list, but if you guys just want to kick back and see what I think, then go on board and hop on board the fun. And let's enjoy the spooktacular top 5 Halloween animes that I would watch around Halloween. Or, you know what? Just my top 5 Halloween themed animes that I would basically watch around Halloween time. Number 5, Higurashi. Yes, Higurashi is just crazy, batshit insane school little kids just beating the just murdering the living shit out of each other. It's basically one mystery game after. It's basically like a mystery, a murder mystery after another on what's going on between the groups of parties and whatnot. It's just crazy. It's batshit insane. There's a ton of possessions going on. That goes around in each character that possesses them to do this. It's just crazy, over the top bizarreness, which just makes this series completely awesome to actually watch. Sally, the only dub that they ever had was the first season Sally. The rest you're gonna have to find all in Japanese, or the rest of the series is. But still, it's very entertaining, very gruesome, and I mean very gruesome. If you want to see a gruesome, oh god, skin crawling anime, then this is your pick right here. But this is definitely my top 5 and Halloween themed anime I would watch around Halloween time, because it does fit, you know, with the general, with the horror. Sadly, I wish Thriller Book was dubbed so I could pick it on here for One Piece, but whatever though. But overall, yeah, definitely a top favorite of mine. It's definitely Higurashi, going up top with number 5. So my number 4 spot goes to Black Butler. Well, more like part 1. Part 2, not really as much, because part 2 is just basically kind of like how Death Note is, you know, a cat and mouse game between two characters. So I'm not going to really put the second one there. Granted, I wish I could, but there really isn't too much murder mystery shit going down, and pretty much, you know, a lot of dark fantasy going around. It comes to, unlike the first part where it basically is. And plus the second part is like really short, only what, like 13 episodes? While here it's around 24 episodes. Yeah, it's 24 episodes, which is weird that the first season is longer than the second. It's kind of weird. Anyways, this is the reason why I chose this number 4. It's because the main character, Sebastian, he is like Batman of anime. He's just completely awesome. Like, how can nobody like this dude? Like, how can nobody like the series because of Sebastian? People say, oh, this series is gay. It's only for those yaoi girls and like all that stuff. It's only for them. Oh, trust me, you haven't seen it to believe it, my friend. Especially if you watch the first episode. Granted, it may fool you at first, thinking it's not like a horror type anime, but watch the very beginning and then watch the very end of episode 1, and you will know exactly how terrifying the Phantom Hive family could really be, because they really are a terrifying family, pretty much. But basically, it all has to do with a lot of murder emphasis, and there's like demons and angels and stuff like that. Technically, also there's some murder involving like true, you know, rapists called Jack the Ripper. And then we have Grill, which is like what is it? He's not. Is he a Shimigami, or he's a death god? He's a death god or something like that. But, no, Grill is the no, Sebastian was a demon from hell. and I know that Grill is a death site, or he sort of pretty much is a death site. Like he pretty much, he's a Grim Reaper. He's Grim Reaper pretty much, and also he is defendant of good. He actually take out demons like Bash and stuff like that. So yeah, so obviously there's a lot of things between that. There's this like big impact between these angels and demons and the Grim Reapers and shit like that, which actually makes it very very unique. Like I said, it's more of this horror or just dark, or not horror, but more like dark atmosphere than the second series is. While it had that too, it doesn't have completely as much as the first series. 'Cause again, the second series is more like Death Note, how like you have L, you have Light fighting off against each other between all these these battles of wits and skills and smarts and all that. Same thing, with the second Black Butler. It's kind of like that. But again, I still really like the second one, even though I think when it comes to stuff like that, I think the first one does a lot better job, but the second one is pretty good too, because it is something different. I mean, it was just the same thing over and over, kind of repetitive. I think that one in like on a bittersweet note than the first one did, which I think no, actually no, I like the second ending better. The first thing was kind of just, what the fuck, it was like weird. But the second ending I think I like a lot better, because it actually finishes it off, and it actually feels like more of an ending than the first one did. So anyways, yeah. Again, Sebastian really makes this show really good. He's just the insane Batman. He's the equivalent of a Batman Butler. He's just so awesome. He's off the walls and shit, fighting with all these plates and table knives and shit. He actually uses his knives, like kitchen knives, and pulling out some Porrico shit. Like, y'all, it's just insane, man. He does all these crazy demonic shit. Like, there's a battle between him and Grill. Like, what? Dude, how can nobody like this here? How can people think this is just a yaoi flick? Which it's not. It's actually something very good. It's very awesome. And it's got really memorable characters. So yeah, if you want to check this out, I say it's definitely a recommendation. And I already did a review of this years ago on both series anyways. If you want to check that out, be my guest. So anyways, that is my number 4 pick of anime type anime, or dark anime in general. So anyways, moving. Next we go to number 3 on the list. Number 3 goes to High School of the Dead. Yes, High School of the Dead definitely goes on my number 3 spot. Why? Because it's a guilty pleasure zombie horror type anime. Granted, there's supposed to be a second season. I think the manga is still going, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just got a lot of great cast of characters. The dub for it, though, was absolutely pretty good. I mean, for Sentai Filmworks dub, that's saying a lot. Okay, Sentai Filmworks isn't bad. I'm just saying there are some dubs that are really good, and there's some dubs that could be somewhat better. I mean, this is one of my top favorite dubs next to the Persona 4, the animation dub, and I can't think. There's another one I'm thinking of. I just can't think of it. Shit. High School of the Dead. I can't think of shit. There was another one I was thinking of too that's Sentai Filmworks related. I just can't think of it. Or maybe that's all I've seen actually. Yeah, maybe that's all I've seen from Sentai Filmworks. Because I've only seen a couple of their works, and I say the dub for this was actually pretty good, and Persona 4's was pretty good. Samurai Girls was kind of decent. It was a decent dub. I will say that it was a decent dub, as I have the actual DVD set to that. It was a decent dub at best. But anyways, moving on topic. Not only it's a really awesome dub, at least for me it is, the cast of characters made it. I really did like the whole different genre for anime that's going for with the whole zombie thing, because you rarely see that in anime nowadays when it comes to the zombie apocalypse, and they did a really good job at that. Sadly though, I really wish there is a second season to this, and there really should. I mean, the manga I think has gone far enough as it is. We really should deserve a second season, damn it. And they keep holding back. They keep saying it's this year, next year. Like, dude, make up your mind. When is this fucking second season coming out? Because I really want to know, man. I miss High School of the Dead. This series was my shit, and it will be the shit, and that's why I chose it for Halloween. Not to mention, the one character I really like that makes this series for me is Psycho. Psycho is my bitch. You can't fuck with this bitch. She will fucking kill a zombie 2 seconds flat. Her sword style is ridiculous. And, I don't tell what if I said that. But I would bang the shit out of her if she was real. Fuck, man. If I wasn't married, shit, man. Oh my god, yo. She is amazing. Psycho is such an amazing character. And that's why I chose her, and I chose, this series for that reason, is because, she's pretty badass. The main character, too, forget his name, young kid, actually, but, pretty badass characters. The first several long, and I do like the fun moments they had in there. The little Sarah Palin bit they put in there is actually pretty funny, and the whole "I like turtles" thing was actually pretty done. It was hilarious. But other than that, yeah, number 3 definitely goes to this because it's a really awesome guilty pleasure, really fun zombie apocalypse anime, pretty much. And I really like it, and I'll keep continuing to watching it for moments to come for every Halloween tradition. So, until whenever I give up anyways. Anyways, moving on. So that is my number 3 choice. Number 2, oh, a lot of people may either love it or hate it. Deadman Wonderland. Yes, Deadman Wonderland is definitely this crazy asylum type world where basically your power is all blood and you have to activate this dead power you have your blood. You have to keep cutting and injuring yourselves to do it. There's a lot of psychotic crazy characters that make this show very unique, very insane. The only gripe I have with this series though, at the end could have been a lot better, but I really liked it because the cast members, especially dub version of Funimation, made this series a really likable watch and it actually captured the mood of these characters from their original Japanese counterparts. Yeah, so everything about like the setting, the dark settings, and everything just made this series a complete awesome. Well, after I first saw this season tonight, I was like, yes, I have this second time. I have this box set. I'm glad I granted on Blu-ray, but I got DVD, which is just awesome, and I still love it. It was so amazing. It was just so great. The character Genta is really good. It's a shame that the manga though has finally ended off, and hopefully that the anime, when it makes like a season or a series, whatever, can continue from where the manga ended off from there. Because oh my god, this series was just insane. The characters, the music, the settings, everything just made the show just completely awesome and definitely worthy for a Halloween treat. So if you definitely haven't seen the series, I definitely recommend checking it. It's one of my top picks. It's definitely really good. Granted, the ending could have been better, but then again, certain anime like that are guilty of doing that, so I can't really complain too much about that. Other than that, it's definitely a worth shot. Definitely check it out. If you haven't checked it out, you can support official release, get the DVD, or just whatever. Just find somebody to actually watch. I don't care what you do. The character, especially Genta, he may sound like a whiny bitch at first, improves dramatically, unlike Aruka 7, which Winston Thurston's a piece of shit. And my camera stopped. Fantastic. And as you can see here, here is my #1 Halloween themed anime I would watch every Halloween time, and that is Soul Eater. Yes, what can I say about Soul Eater? Soul Eater is the definition of a Halloween type anime. You got the witches, you got the ghosts, you got demons, you got the souls, you got the Grim Reapers, you got all of this horror generic thing combined into one. Think of it as like Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas combined into Japanese anime or manga, and there you go. Or actually, no. Combined Nightmare Before Christmas and Harry Potter, and this is exactly the combination you get. Speaking of which, on Anime Game Freak 89, I will be reviewing Soul Eater, a special treat for a little bonus video. I will do a full review on Soul Eater on my Anime Game Freak 89 channel as a little Halloween treat. It might be early and be a late Halloween video, but we'll see. On Soul Eater. So that will be coming up pretty soon. I mean, other videos will be coming there as well, but I haven't got to those yet. I've been too busy playing Pokemon Y. I put down Y. I got it down at Pokemon Y. This just gets so damn good so far. I'm loving it. Anyway, Soul Eater, definitely, what can I say? Soul Eater has a really great cast of characters. It's got a really great atmosphere, really great Halloween theme. You got lots of kick-ass action. Animation's really good. The way they portray, like, every horror genre. I mean, you got Frankenstein. You got... Okay, well, the only thing they are missing is fucking Dracula. I mean, that's the main miss is fucking Dracula. Why don't they ever have Dracula? I mean, granted, we had a vampire, or just something of a vampire. Does the manga have a vampire? I haven't read the manga that much. Which recently I know it ended, but... does it even have a vampire? I don't even know. They have a Frankenstein, they have zombies, but where's the vampires? That's what I want to know. But overall, I think Soul Eater deserves a choice because it's got everything combined into Halloween. You got the spiders, you got everything that deserves to be the title Halloween-themed anime, and it's definitely Soul Eater. And not to mention, my full-fledged review of this will be on Anime Game Freak 89, again, as a little Halloween bonus video on that channel. So yes, those are my top 5 Halloween animes I will watch around Halloween time. But tell me, not just about me, what are your animes that you will watch around Halloween time? And don't get offended if none of them were your favorite, though. Hellsing. So, that being said, though, let me know in the comment section below, or with a video response, or whatever you want to do, to let you know what is your top 5 animes that you would watch around Halloween time. Until then, guys, I'm just going to say this if I don't get a chance to say this later on. Have a really awesome and safe Halloween. Eat lots of candy till you puke. If you drink and eat lots of candy, do whatever, have a blast, have a ball. Too bad it's not on a Friday, which would have been really awesome for a weekend, but whatever. So that concludes this video. Don't forget, guys, do crazy shit. Remember, we haven't had Halloween in 2 years, so just go nuts after 2 years you haven't had it. So until then, hopefully, guys, and let me know what you guys are doing for Halloween, and also what you're planning to do, or whatnot. Well, if you're off or working, or I don't know. So yeah, that is it. So this is Strategy89, over and out, seeing the bounds, peace out, anime manga fans, keep supporting what you're reading, what you watch, and that's it. I'm out. Happy Halloween, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video, whenever I get to it. Probably my MLP Season 3 overview, since Season 4 is coming pretty closer. Thin ice pretty close.